Hi guys, thanks for your time again this morning going over the discussion we were having about the attached versus the detached ADU. Based on the feedback you gave me, the very clear feedback, I've gone ahead and mocked up the fully fleshed out floor plan for you. The first option, I think, with the detached ADU, the front addition on the ground floor, as well as up on the second floor. So let's go ahead and start by zooming in on the ADU. And what I've done here is I have created a slightly larger than 600 square feet, but it's less than 700 square feet ADU by stretching it out and setting it right up against the 4 foot minimum setback, up against the 25-foot front setback. And then I'm keeping just a little bit more than the 5 foot required separation between the structures. I think this ADU is pretty powerful, fantastic layout. And I say powerful in that we've got 2 bedrooms here, and I think that's going to be quite future proofed for you. This bedroom is rather on the tiny side, but for a live in nurse, I think it's adequately sized, and for a guest bedroom in the interim, it's also adequately sized. The main bedroom is really nice with sliding glass doors that would open out onto some greenery here. I think that'd be very nice. Both spaces have a nice little closet, and there's a shared bathroom between the two with a coat closet in the hallway here and a linen closet opening into the bathroom here. And then the great room of the ADU is pretty adequate. We've got a nice L-shaped kitchen here with a sit-in dining area, and then we've got a very nice seating area facing a TV with flanking windows. And I've missed adding a window here at the front, but we'll finalize the window layout once I look at this in 3D. But what I'm showing here is extremely extravagant on the windows. I've gone quite maybe over the top, but it's well balanced. It's lit on all sides. I really like it. I can't believe I didn't put windows here at the front, but again, we'll cover those when we do the 3D modeling. I am also showing the gas tankless water heater for the ADU, as well as the ADU's heat pump. This heat pump will provide both the heating and the air conditioning. And then somewhere up in the attic, we'll have a forced air unit that will blow the air through the attic into each of these spaces. Okay, let's go and move on to the main home. And I'm really excited with what I've got here. And so what we're seeing here is the orange lines represent the existing walls and elements like doors and appliances that are going to be demolished. And then what we're seeing are these non-shaded walls are existing walls to remain, while the shaded walls are new walls that I'm proposing. And so you can see that I've built the addition right up front, kind of as you were expecting. And we've got we will take the existing steps up to the front walkway, and we'll have a nice door here that's centered on a new front porch area. And this foyer has got an area to sit down on a bench, a large coat closet, and then it opens to the living room here, very adequately sized living room. And then we've also got access to a powder room. And then from the living room as well, we've got access to the dining room. And I've got these wing walls here just to sort of create a more formal dining space. And, maybe this is an arched sort of cased opening, or there could be something very nice that we do with this, as opposed to just leaving it all open as a sort of mini great room. So right now it's partitioned off. And in the dining room, we've got furniture here underneath the windows looking out to the front. And then at the back of the dining room, we could do a built-in buffet with a lot of countertop cabinetry that would store a lot of things for the dining room. From the dining room, we're going to go back to the entry, because from the coat closet here, we can go past this demolished wall where the existing front door was, and we can find our way into this sort of vestibule area that opens into the newly expanded family room, but also gives access to the puja that is facing to the east. So you would face west when you're looking at the puja. But this puja right here is not too far off from the entry, but it's not seen or visible from the entry. But it would be visible and seen from here, and adjacent to this little reading area that I've carved into the family room seating. In the family room, we've got a lot of adequate seating here, a lot of seating facing the TV, and adjacent to the TV would be a new gas fireplace. This family room also opens up into a real powerhouse of a kitchen. I really like this kitchen. We've got a nice big island with a cooktop on the island and a pull-out trash adjacent to it. Lots of seating available at the island. And then we've got two dishwashers flanking a large sink that's looking out to the backyard. And then adjacent to this low countertop, we've got a bit of high or full height cabinetry that houses the oven and the microwave, as well as an appliance garage so you can quickly and easily slide things in and out of this full height cabinet that's comes down to the top of this countertop here. And then we transition from full height cabinetry down to countertops and upper cabinets for this stretch along here. And then adjacent to that, we'll see two side-by-side 36-inch columns. Maybe one's fridge and freezer, or you could do two separate fridges side-by-side. I like the fridge-freezer column, personally. And then this is awesome. I really like this. So adjacent to the pantry here, which we've got a nice, huge, adequate pantry, I have also decided that these elements are full height with cabinets above, and we're going to do a full height here. And it may be a little hard to read here, but basically these curved shelves would pull out and allow you to take advantage of what's otherwise sort of an inside dead corner. So basically I'm giving you a little bit of a pull-out pantry right here adjacent to the fridges. I'm really excited about this. So the pantry is nice, and then across from the pantry is our new wine cooler. Our sit-in wine cooler. It's large enough to step in, have a little wine barrel with a couple of stools adjacent, lots of full height wine capacity, and then nice glazing right here with a couple bits of wine bottles supported on some cable supports or something like that. And so this wine and powder room forms a core around the house that you and your children and grandchildren walk around, run around. It's going to be great. I love having these sort of cores in the middle of the house with this circulation pattern that I've got for you here. Love this kitchen. Love how it opens out onto the family room, and while you're cooking or while you're doing the dishes here, you've got direct access to the TV and the fireplace. And then also from the kitchen, from the family room, we've got a set of bifolding doors that open out onto a new covered pergola with an outdoor kitchen and plenty of seating, and then steps down to grade this way. And it, I think, works kind of nice with the existing pool that you have now, although of course I understand you're interested in maybe going with a slightly smaller pool. Even if you did that, I don't know if I'd necessarily change the size of this. I think this size feels adequate to me. It feels proportional to the rest of the space. But certainly we could tweak things if we had to, if you wanted to, especially if we do show the new pool. But I think in terms of getting you a building permit from the city to start building this house right away, it's probably better just to leave the pool out of the equation for now, or out of the plan set, and just move forward with everything as it is, especially with the noise producing equipment that you have here in the setback. Technically, I'm not allowed to show that. I'd have to relocate this pool equipment to somewhere within the buildable area, and I don't want to have to do that to you guys. So maybe we just leave that alone. But let's look at the rest of the ground floor before we start heading upstairs. Again, I'm really quite happy with this. Powder room available. It's not visible from the kitchen or the family room. It's immediately available when you come in from the garage or from the entry. I think that's a great spot for it. So let's go downstairs a little bit, and when we go downstairs, we've got this lower level here, and I am proposing to demolish this wall and door here and move a new wall in line with the closet door. And what that does is that allows us to fit a linen in here adjacent to bathroom 3. So now bathroom 3 has a linen inside of it for a lot of storage. And then this also allows, without this door here into bedroom 4, we can move the door into the bedroom 5 office over a little bit, allowing for a bit of full height storage inside here, accessible from the existing laundry area. So these are existing walls. We would just demolish one little bit of wall right here too to allow for the full height storage here. And then the other half, and we can move this wall up or down the page, depending on if you want more full height storage or more paper storage for the office. But either way, I think this is a really good, powerful move here to get this extra storage capacity here and here without sacrificing much at all of bedroom 4 or bedroom 5's usability. All right, let's go back upstairs to the entry level and then upstairs again. Come around like this. And bedroom 1, 2, 3, no changes. Bathroom 2, we're going to swap out the tub for a shower, but it's the master bathroom and the master walk-in closet where we're also going to make some changes and improvements. So again, you can see in orange the existing walk-in closet that you had, which was only, or I believe measures just 5 feet wide on the inside. It's rather tight. I'm proposing instead to give you a walk-in closet that is 9 foot 2 inches wide, allowing for a bit of cabinetry that goes all the way around like this, and then also room enough for an island in the middle of your walk-in closet. We'd have a pocket door that slides across right here to let you in. And then what I'm doing is to gain that space, I'm both growing the walk-in closet out to the left, and I'm also shifting the sinks and the vanities in this wall to the right. And I've done that because I think we've got enough room here. I'm not giving you a very large shower. In fact, this new shower would be slightly smaller than the one you have now, but I think you're more interested in this luxurious walk-in closet. And for me, I really wanted to make sure I've got enough room around this island so that you can have this buku closet, this amazing closet here. The shower here, it's big enough. We'll be able to get in. We'll have our shower head right here. We'll have this countertop. I would propose to extend that into the shower a little bit just to have a nice little built-in shelf. I think that would look really nice. But of course, we could also cut that back and not do that detail if we're a little concerned about encroaching into an already smaller size shower. But what's nice about this too is that I'm not touching the toilet. Let's keep that where it is. We're converting the tub to a shower, but there's already plumbing there. This wall's all new and new vanities. This is an extra long vanity with a nice bit of extra space here for storage or display or towels or something nice here. And then behind that, where the shower was, this is now going to be a nice bit of full height linen storage. So you're getting a ton of bathroom storage here in this new longer vanity, and the shower's a bit smaller, but I think again, it's okay. All to make the walk-in closet really, really fantastic. And I don't want the walk-in closet to grow out further. This way, I did consider that, keeping this wall and getting the shower to be a bit bigger, but I didn't want this walk-in closet wall, this new wall, to bump into this porch line. And maybe that's a mistake. Maybe I should just let that happen, let it come out. First of all, we can't exceed. Your front porch does look like it goes a little bit past the front porch, so this is perhaps existing non-conforming. We're not going to flag this, but I wouldn't be able to, for example, move this wall all the way out to catch the porch and stop the porch. That could be kind of nice. I'm saying we let this stay, we let this remain. We're going to build this new wall in and let the porch columns and the roof extension continue past. We're not going to be occupying this stuff. We can sidestep along here, but we're not going to be occupying this area. And then the last change I'd propose, again, we're not showing all the windows everywhere, all the new windows, but I am showing that we would replace these swing out doors that completely obliterate any usefulness of this balcony. We're going to go with sliding doors and a couple other windows here flanking the sliding doors, but now you can slide this open. You can crack it open just a little bit for some air, but you slide it open and you can step out onto some furniture that you can just easily get to. Sliding doors are a really smart idea when we've got this narrow area to step out onto. Okay, well, I'm really excited to hear your feedback. I think you're gonna love this bathroom compromise. I think this will be acceptable. The smaller shower that gets you this big walk-in closet and this linen, so much storage here. I think you're gonna like that. And I think I've nailed it on the ground floor. I really can't think of another way to improve this beyond what I'm showing here. I mean, I honestly, I think this is really great. I look forward to hearing your thoughts and feedback. And of course, if I've missed the mark on the ADU and you really only want one bedroom, I can certainly make this bedroom a lot bigger and nicer and then perhaps stretch this out. But given the narrow constraint, we're only really going to be stretching spaces left to right. We can't really grow anything up or down the page here. But we've discussed that already. As I said, I look forward to your feedback. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend.